The world is coming. Verdansk is not really wanted to be nuked. Verdansk is past the point of no return. Attempts to contain the outbreak have failed. Going back is not an option. For decades, they owned the darkness, burying truth in shadow. They cast their lies and misinformation upon the masses like a blanket that smothers out all light and hope, starving the people's eyes and hearts of that which frees them. But their own darkness has blinded them. We have waited. We have readied. Think of a single candle, how it can illuminate the darkest room. This is that room. You are that light. Nothing will be left unseen. Nobody will be extinguished. Now begins the path through the dark. Now begins the water.
Program brought to you by the new German-engineered Ford Focus sedan and hatch.
This is CNN Breaking News.
In early 1984, CIA operative Russell Adler was captured by Pursuit operative Vicar Stitch Kuzman. After being tortured in Laos for several months, Adler was sent to Verdansk, where Stitch was operating. On June 3, 1984, Stitch sent two operatives, Freya Helvig and Roman Gray, infiltrating a KGB black site at Mount Baumantow. The duo stole records of the Dragovich program, the numbers program, developed by Nikita Dragovich for brainwashed sleeper agents during the 1960s and notably used on CIA agent Alex Mason. To cover their escape, the duo remotely detonated a green-light nuclear device stored in the facility. Stitch observed the explosion from the Verdansk hospital, where Adler was held prisoner. Stitch worked on improving the numbers brainwashing program, experimenting on Adler, to affect not only single individuals but entire nations, in order to achieve Pursuit's goal, the creation of a greater Russia. However, 1 week after the destruction of Baumantow, a rescue team led by Frank Woods stormed the hospital and retrieved Adler. Unbeknownst to Stitch, Adler's deep obsession with Pursuit interfered with the brainwash. Now in an altered state, Adler subconsciously fought against Stitch's programming. In the days following his return to duty, on June 26, Adler was sent to Algeria to retrieve an American satellite dearlighted by Pursuit operative Alpha as part of Stitch's plan. After eliminating Pursuit's forces, Adler recovered the satellite data recorder but reported it was destroyed during the re-entry.
From Studio 6B in Rockefeller Center in the heart of New York City, it's The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon.
Hey, 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 hey!
Tonight join Jimmy and his guests, Tracy Ellis Ross, Andy Cohen, musical guest, Aaron Fraser, and featuring the legendary Roots crew.
We back!
And now,
This is an NBC News special report.
Good evening, folks. I'm Barry McCockiner with Sugma News. Our first story of the night, a frightening storm that meteorologists say could take a turn for the worse. Our weather expert...
This is a test. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The destruction of Verdansk was an event that began within Call of Duty Warzone during Season 2 of Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War content on April 21st, 2021 and finished on April 22nd, 2021. The event is the culmination of the Warzone narrative introduced during Season 2's launch, with the arrival of the Verdansk and the infestation of zombies throughout Verdansk. It also acted as a transition between the modern-day version of Verdansk introduced during Call of Duty, Modern Warfare's lifespan, and the 1984 version of Verdansk that was introduced after the event.
I did not feel that.
Look at the lights.
We should probably get a check from USGS.
That's an earthquake.
It is an earthquake? Yeah, we've got one going on.
Okay.
It just ended right now, and I'm getting a text from my wife in Rockland. She said, OMG earthquake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was just recording. The lights are moving around a little bit.
Yeah, the lights are moving around.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Call of Duty message. This is a test. I repeat, this is a test. In the outbreak, drop into Rebirth Island in the dead of night with a dire task. Launch the nuke that will destroy Verdansk, wiping out the zombie horde for good. Rally your squad as soon as possible. This limited time mode will go up in smoke soon. Today, on day message, on February 25th, 2021, the Verdansk, a ship that's disappeared for almost 4 decades, re-emerged near Verdansk and crashed into the coastline. The ship contained chemical compounds, as well as an infestation of zombies. Originally contained to the shipwreck, the zombies began spreading to other parts of the city between March 11th and April 15th. Eventually, the entirety of Verdansk became contaminated, and the Armistice Command Central ordered operators to begin an evacuation of the city. On April 21st, the evacuation of Verdansk began, but 45 minutes into the evacuation, the act deemed it a lost cause and Russia launched a nuclear strike, destroying Verdansk.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was a civilian test drill. Thank you for participating. We hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, I think you're the only one that received that.
Oh, you mean my ringtone?
What?
Yeah, I like to keep myself on my toes. It's my therapist ringtone. He's making sure I'm staying relaxed.
That's horrible.
I have adrenaline problems.
Okay.
We interrupt our programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been safe during this emergency. This is Verdansk. This station will continue furnishing news, official information and instructions for the Call of Duty Warzone app. If you are not in overrun area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your area. It is important that you listen carefully to announcements from the station in your local area. The destruction of Verdansk, Part 1 began on April 21st, 2021 at 12 p.m. PT with the addition of a new playlist to Warzone of the same name, ending at 3 p.m. point. The playlist featured a brand new mode that played similarly to Zombie Royale from the previous event, Haunting of Verdansk.
Boss! What is it? It better be good. The players are getting tired of the old Warzone map. They're rioting. What do we do? Tired of it? How can they be possibly tired of playing the same goddamn map for over a year? That's it. We gotta call the CEO into this. I'm already here. I overheard you say that the players are tired of Verdansk. How is that even possible? I know, that's exactly what I said. Well, guys, what are we gonna do about it? Just nuke it. What? Nuke it? Just nuke the whole thing. But boss, shouldn't we have another map in mind beforehand or after we nuke it? No, we have to nuke it now. We're at DEFCON 1, boys. Get to your battle stations. I don't think I'm ready for this, sir. We have no choice. We have to bring the money, the fans back to the game somehow. Should we keep the old map as well? Why in the world would we have 2 maps? I said nuke it, right? That means abolish it from your existence. Just like your job in 30 seconds if you don't get to your battle stage. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
This is a test. Verdansk is overrun. In Call of Duty Warzone, players would spawn into Verdansk and be forced to avoid both the gas, as well as the radiation in various corruption zones across points of interest in the map. Players who died would become zombies, and would be able to kill both enemy human and zombie players. The match would last for 10 minutes, before the safe area would be reduced to the dam, where any non-infected operators would be ordered to exfiltrate before a nuclear missile would launch, ending the match. A cutscene would then play showcasing Verdansk being nuked.
All teams need to exfil immediately. Enemy soldier incoming. Containment has failed. You need to end it. Friendly UAV overhead.
This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. Chronologically taking place 10 minutes before Part 1, the destruction of Verdansk. Part 2 took place on the night version of Rebirth Island, pitting squads of up to 4 against each other to hold onto a device that would eventually lead to the arming of a nuclear missile. The nuke would detonate on Verdansk, and a cutscene would play showcasing modern-day Verdansk being nuked, as well as the entire process being reversed, as time flashed back to Verdansk during 1984. Goodbye, Verdansk.
Can't leave us out here. We're still fighting out these damn zombies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. It is too late for exfil.
Commander, I regret to inform you that Verdansk has fallen. Containment protocol has been initiated. 3, 2, 1.
How do you top that? That is wild stuff.
Well, Alex, I got one more thing. And
No way.
before we let you go, here it is. This spring, we'll be celebrating an incredible 5 years of Warzone. And on behalf of all of us who work to bring the Warzone experience to life each day, thank you for playing. It only feels right that to celebrate this milestone, we gotta go back to our roots, which is why I am happy to officially confirm that the iconic 2020 launch map from the original Call of Duty Warzone, Verdansk,
This is officially test. With the Season 3 of Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, Verdansk was added to Warzone 2.0, taking place once again in Castovia. The map was remastered for the game, while retaining the aesthetic and layout of the original Warzone version. Like the original map, the stadium and train station interiors were inaccessible. The stadium also featured a new roof with a bigger dome. Following the Season 3 Reloaded update on May 1st, 2025, the eastern wing of the train station became open. Vertical ascenders were added around the map to match their original placement in Warzone. The freight train became active again, circling around the map.
5. Get in your calendars, fam. Oh no, FIFA, what happened to you?
Right now.
Back to reality.